Following the winter meetings, the National League, viewing expansion as a problem of utmost priority, authorized a special study of the possibility of enlarging the circuit to 10 or even 12 clubs, pointing to the likelihood that Houston and New York City would eventually be added to the Loop's membership. During the winter meetings, the club owners approved a resolution calling for the appointment of an independent research organization to conduct a survey. The resolution was broadly worded, including the general structure of baseball, realignment, expansion, and baseball procedure among the subjects to be considered in the study. The resolution declared the executive session of the owners considered the survey of such importance as to take precedence over any other matter. William Kirkland, chairman of the Park Commission Board, responded to the winter meetings decisions, noting that the board was talking, looking, and marking time, and that the change of the baseball picture here in Houston, in which Marty Marion and his partner, Milton Fishman, bought the Houston franchise for the American Association, had nothing to do with the Commission's job. He stated further that the Commission's role was to provide Major League Baseball facilities for Houston, as well as other facilities, now or in the future. To them, it didn't make too much difference who operated in Houston, so long as it was a sound operation. He reiterated that the board was still working on its project. On December 5th, the Houston Post noted that George Kirksey had responded to the newspaper that the prime objective of our Houston Sports Association and the stadium plan was the cultural advancement of Houston. This statement was prompted by concerns from Houston's fine art commentators over the lack of outdoor staging facilities. As an example, George noted the Houston Sports Association was planning on providing a venue for future stagings of Wagner's opera The Ring, along with other culture-shaping events. On December 7th, the Houston Chronicle's Dick Peebles wrote in his assessment of the winter meetings that sentimentality should be no barrier to progress, but nevertheless it was a sad occasion in Washington when the Texas League had its face lifted and its prestige stepped on. Peebles added that by baseball's yardstick, Houston, Dallas, and Fort Worth had outgrown the Texas League brand of AA baseball and were ready for AAA version. He noted that probably never again would the Texas League enjoy the stature it once held, when players were moving out of its ranks in wholesale lots and jumping to stardom in the majors in one big leap.